Hey people! Today I will do a video on how to fix a broken nail. Now normally people use glue, super glue, or nail glue, or the tea bag method. I have a slightly different way of doing it only because I find that glue is very brittle and pretty much anything that I bang my hand into, the nail will be cracked again. So it just defeats the whole purpose if I have to go through the process every single day. So my method of fixing a cracked nail is using soak-off gels. So I'm going to show you how I do it, going through the process, what things you need, but just to show you, I have a broken nail in, and I want you to guess which one it is. So it's pretty tough because the gel polish is, you can put a very thin layer so the nail looks very natural, and I like it a lot, and it lasts for, until you take it off. So it's this nail, so you can see it looks very similar. It is a little bit thicker than the rest, but I really like the overall result because it lasts a good bit. Okay, now let me tell you the things you're going to need to do this type of nail fix. First, you're going to need 99% isopropyl alcohol. This you're going to need in the last step when you take off the sticky layer. This is the inhibition layer. This is the stuff that hasn't cured that you want to remove. I personally had problems finding 99% alcohol in the store, so I had to order it online. But make sure you do get 99% and not 70%, because 70% has water in it, and that is not going to properly take off the layer. It may make it cloudy, and so just don't use it. We're also going to use the isopropyl alcohol to prep the nail in the beginning, so the more pure it is, the better. The other thing you're going to need, and it's probably maybe the most expensive thing, maybe not, maybe the soak-off gel is the UV lamp. So you can see mine is super awesome. Actually, this lamp is really, really old. I've had it for probably almost 10 years. And just to show you how totally awesome it is, if you can see, it's, there we go. It's 6 watts. That is like nothing. Compared to the normal lamps that you see online, they're anywhere from 36 to 45 watts. But keep in mind that wattage is only a part of how much light you will get out here. Wattage is actually how much energy that this lamp sucks out of the socket, so it doesn't necessarily tell you how good it is in terms of providing UV light. If you want to know more about that kind of stuff, you can go to my blog, because I discuss in detail actually this entire process and more about UV lights and soak-off gels and so on. So visit my blog. I'll put a link down there. Back to this stuff though. Because it is lower, it's only got one lamp versus 4, which you usually get in another kind of lamp. I have to adjust the curing time, so I have to increase the amount of time I spend under the lamp because I want to collect as much UV light as possible on my product. One thing that helps this along is this totally awesome tinfoil action that I have going here. So that's why I have all the tinfoil, so for more reflection of the UV light. Oh, my hair. Okay, and the last part, oh, did I tell you you need cotton? Cotton? Yes. And then the other part that you're going to need is the soak-off gel. Now, I personally like to use shellac at the moment because I've had it for many months and I haven't run out. So this is what I'll be showing in the video today. I'll be using the base coat as well as the top coat. You can get away with just using the top coat, but it will last, the nail fix will last longer if you use the base coat. You can go through probably an entire week with several polish changes, and it'll last for you. I have used other soak-off gels that come in pots that you have to use your own brush, but that seems like a lot of work, and it's just all right here in one little system. So that's what I'm using at the moment. So now let's get started and prep the nail. The first thing you want to do is take off your old polish as well as the old enhancement if you have it. So I'll take it off and I'll show you how badly broken my nail is. So first I'm going to take off the polish. See my nail? Just acetone. I'm using pure acetone so that I want to keep water away. I have to remove my old application of the soak-off, so I'm going to do the soak-off method, which is you soak a cotton ball with acetone, pure acetone. Pure acetone makes it come off easier, faster. Put it on top of the nail and then use some tin foil to go ahead and wrap it. And helps it not evaporate. So then you're going to just sit and wait 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. Okay, I'm going to open it up early so that you can see what it's going to look like, or what it may look like. Okay. You can see it's starting to lift up from the nail. I hope you can see. And I'm going to continue to do that. You shouldn't have to pry anything off, so don't let the acetone do the work. Okay, it's been about at least 5 minutes. I've been drinking some coffee, relaxing. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, so I hope you can see that. Hope I'm not too close. So it's definitely coming off. And what you're going to do is just wipe it. There's some on the cotton ball as well. So I'm just going to wipe. So you may have some residue here. I would not recommend using your nail to scrape it off. So what I would do is leave it on there for another minute or two, so that that residue, which is the base coat, which is why it sticks, is just has the last bit of it has to come off, and it's more difficult than the top coat, for example. So that's why wearing the base coat lasts longer. So I'm going to leave it for another minute or two, and then take a wooden orange stick, which is just much more softer to remove anything else. But you shouldn't have to buff anything or pry anything off. I've had the product on for a couple more minutes, not the product, the acetone on the product for a couple more minutes, and now I'm going to take it off and take off any of the remaining residue. Before I do that, just want to show you what not to use, only because they're not as gentle. These types of scrapers, they have all kinds of different ends, but instead, what you want to do is use something softer on the nail, something more gentle, like this wooden stick. So I'm going to take this off. As you take it off, rub off any of the remaining product. There does happen to be some stuff on here, so I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't know if you can see, you know, it's off, but you're going to scrape off any of the remaining stuff. This should not hurt your nail plate at all, because you're not actually scratching the nail plate. Okay. And again, use that cotton to remove that stuff. So you will get to a point where it's completely smooth, and it is, except for that little part. And that's it. Product is off. Get with me. Alright, so keep scraping with a wooden stick until you get all of the product off. I just want to show you how badly cracked my nail is. So there, I'm just lifting it up so you can see. And so the problem is that it's cracked down very far, so right here, so I couldn't even cut it across if I wanted to, because I don't want to cut my finger. And so I have to keep fixing it this way until the nail grows out.